Within the Park Pod Hotel, a new restaurant has blossomed, and this episode is your chance to experience Italia firsthand with me.
Bold reds, natural greens. Italia's ambiance has understated elegance bursting from its clean lines.
At Italia, we serve authentic Italian cuisine from north of Italy, and we focus more on fresh ingredients and fresh vegetables. Our consultant chef is Ndtv, and corporate chef is Chef Mandar.
Basking in natural light surrounded by greens, I decided nothing would complete this experience more than a selection of antipasti, items which are to be eaten before the main meal. I chose the crostini topped with shrimp and pesto so fragrant and fresh, cured ham and cherry tomatoes, and chicken with olives. With that, a light salad of fresh buffalo mozzarella, tomatoes and basil, sprinkled with toasted pine nuts. And finally, a salad of sweet, juicy melon, fresh watercress and mint and goat cheese.
After the antipasti comes the primo, or the first course. It's usually a soup or a pasta, or common in northern Italy, a risotto. Now, I have the cannellini bean and porcini mushroom soup. Cannellini beans are sort of a white bean, generally known for their creamy texture and their almost nutty flavor. And porcini mushrooms, oh my gosh, don't even get me started on porcini mushrooms. Really, don't.
With a distinct heady aroma and meaty texture, the porcini mushroom is unmistakable. And its earthy flavor filled my soup bowl. Next, I thought I'd spend some time selecting my wine whilst the main course arrived.
Now, grapes are grown in almost every region of Italy, so I think I'll opt for an Italian wine. But for my main course, I have quite a variety of flavor in store, so I'll have to choose my wine accordingly.
Now, since I was sampling such a range of flavor, I opted for an Italian Pinot Grigio, a wine that is often lighter-bodied and crisply acidic, a good match for my Chilean sea bass with lime and extra virgin olive oil. I also sampled the fresh handmade tagliatelle with truffle butter, and the gnocchi romana with a menthol, smoked scamorza, and mixed mushroom ragu.
The aromas, the fragrances, if only you could get a whiff of this. Now, I have to start with the tagliatelle with truffle butter. Truffles are a sort of a fungi that grow underground. They have a very rich, earthy aroma. And truffle butter is usually associated with French cuisine, but it's used in Italian as well, like in this dish.
Pigs and dogs are often trained to find truffles underground. Now with my meal, I also selected a water from Italia's water bar. I chose the Skilde, meaning cold spring, and sourced from one of Denmark's highest points.
Well, the Chilean sea bass tastes like it jumped straight out of the Pacific Ocean and here onto my table. That's how fresh it tastes. And a pit stop along the way to bask in fresh lime and olive oil. This is to die for.
An average meal for two at Italia would cost you around 1,500 rupees without alcohol. And finally, dessert. The chocolate Grand Marnier pot and the hazelnut and ricotta torte. For me, however, the main course items at Italia stood out more than the desserts. I ended the meal in true Italian fashion with a ristretto, a shot of espresso to be drunk in one sip.
rare for the waiter to actually bring you your bill until and unless you ask for it, no matter how long you're sitting around the restaurant. And honestly, my experience at Italia has been so pleasant that I'm not prepared to leave anytime soon, so I might just wait around until the next meal. And you should also wait around until the end of the episode for your chance to win a fabulous meal like the one I just had. So keep watching and keep eating.